Hey guys, Brittany here, and I'm back with another book review. Today I'm going to be talking about, I read it on my Kindle app on my phone. It's called Somewhere in Time by Robyn Peterman. See if you can kind of see that. Yeah, there you go. And it's book number 2 in the Shift Happens series. And I've already done a book review on book number 1, which was Ready to Wear. And yes, that is wear as in werewolf. As in, well, it's actually Latin for man. But anyway, I finished this up. And I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Okay, 4 out of 5 stars for this ebook. Okay, so Somewhere in Time, like I said, it's a sequel to Ready to Wear, and it's the same characters. It basically picks up right where the first one left off. There's like maybe a few days in between, and so you should already have a little bit of background if you've read the first one or watched the book review. Watch the book review I did on the first one. So this still is following Essie and Hank and Dwayne and Granny. And they are on this mission from WTF to find out what the dragons are up to and if the council is involved in this nefarious dealing. So, yes, there's a few new characters introduced here, and so let's start with the characters. Okay, characters, I don't know. I always a 5 out of 5. I really love the way she writes these characters because, okay, like the main character Essie, for example. I actually like her because she's relatable in like an annoying way. Like, you know, a lot of main characters, they're like written perfect. Like they just are the epitome of this one characteristic, and they're a little less relatable because of that. Whereas Essie, she's like says stupid things and she messes up and she like puts her foot in her mouth and she's really good at what she does, you know. She's a great shot and everything, but she messes up and she is just more relatable because of that. So I really like that. Hank, I mentioned this before. I can't honestly tell you how Robyn Peterman described Hank in this book because all I picture when I read Hank's name is Clayton Danvers from Bitten. Like, seriously, there are a lot of parallels between the two that I see. And I said this before, I'll say it again. This series just seems like a more light and fluffy version of Bitten to me. And if you've watched Bitten or maybe read the Otherworld series that Bitten is based off of, maybe you can back me up on this. If you have read that series, by the way, leave a comment down below because I think I want to check it out because I love the TV show. So let me know down below if you've read that. Back to this book review, anyway. But I kind of like him more because I picture Clay. So there's that. And Dwayne. I absolutely love Dwayne. And he's fabulous. Seriously, he is. He is very fabulous. Very flamboyant character. Out of the stratosphere. He is just out of this world, flamboyant, and I love it. I love him as a character. He's hilarious to me. So new characters we get here. We meet Dima, and she is a dragon, well, a were-dragon, and she is just about 500 years old. And then we've got the were-cows. That's right, were-cows exist. Hope you didn't miss that. Hope you didn't skip that day of supernatural history class. Were-cows totally exist. And they're great. Like, I was iffy at first, but they're great. And they're great. Okay, I'm gonna say more later on when I get to the plot. So here we are. Let's talk about the plot. One thing I like about this series, well, a couple things. It takes all these supernatural creatures and ideas and everything and just builds upon them, what we already have in our repertoire, what we know. But it also brings some new creativity to the table, like were cows and were hyenas and were pigeons Yeah, those are all things, and they exist. And I love that. I love that it's not just wolves. You can be you can transform into some other creature. It doesn't have to be a wolf. I love that idea. And of course the dragons. Don't forget the dragons. Um, so the plot here, one of the things I like is Robyn, the way she writes. It's like she writes this, and if you were reading this, you'd be like, you might think, wow, really? Like, that's kind of out there, and like, that's not even believable. Why would you write that? But she says it as she's writing it. She's like, and no one's gonna believe this, but, and how crazy is this that this happened? I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it. So it's kind of, I don't want to say tongue in cheek, but kind of like that. Like, yeah, it's crazy and it's outlandish and it's ridiculous, but she knows that and she's putting it right in her writing. I know this is crazy. I know this is ridiculous, but this is what happened. And that makes the story just more fun. And it really is. That's one thing about both these books so far. They're just a lot of fun. And you know, I read stuff that breaks my heart sometimes, so it's nice to get something that's really light hearted and fun to read and fun to get through. And the story is enjoyable. I mean, I love supernatural characters and werewolves, and I love dragons, even though these are evil dragons, but not all of them are evil. So I like it. It's good. So the plot, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5 stars. And then writing style, I'm going to give a 3 out of 5. Again, same as last. There were just a few like slight issues, like transposed a word here or there, or repeated something. And a lot of this could have been caught in editing, you know, which, so I don't know if it went through an editing process or not, or if she just wrote it and published it because she's just that awesome. I don't know. Just little things, you know, nothing too big, nothing that made me just stop and put down the book and say, oh, I can't get through this because it's so horrible. And I have done that before. So, you know, just little things. And some things are kind of repetitive, like the hyperbole and the things that she uses. Sometimes she tends to use the same phrases over and over and over again. And so that can get a little, oh, can we describe him as, you know, something other than as hot as the asphalt in August? Yeah, I get it. Okay. Can we use another, you know, comparison than asphalt in August? I get it. It's hot, but I'm from the South too. I totally understand. So that got a little, you know, weary reading the same phrases over and over again. But yeah, other than that, it was good. You know, still just fun to get through, easy to get through, pretty enjoyable. So overall, again, that is a 4 out of 5 stars for Somewhere in Time. And I do recommend it. Again, you know, it's got some scenes in it that maybe you don't want to check out if you're a little kid. At least don't tell your parents you checked it out. Oh gosh, that's terrible. Anyway, if you just want something fun to get through and you like supernatural creatures, then yeah, I totally recommend it. Check it out. You know, I got these for free and almost free through BookBub, which is a great place. It's become a great resource for me to find books. And will I continue the series? Yes. I don't know when the next one's coming out, but it did say at the end of the book, it said the end for now. So I assume that means there'll be another one coming. I don't know for sure. I will keep my eyes peeled for that because I will definitely continue the series if the series continues. And it's one of those things where they could continue on and give us a new problem and kind of tie up a few loose ends there were there at the end, or they could stop it right here and it wouldn't kill me, you know. So yeah, but if there's another one, I'll definitely keep my eyes peeled and look for that. So that is Somewhere in Time by Robyn Peterman, the Shift Happens series. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. And I will see you next time. Until then, remember to smile, Starshine.